Captain Socks and the Battle of the Laundry Fortress. Captain Socks was not your ordinary sock. No, sir. He was the bravest, boldest, and most fearless sock in all of Sockland. With his trusty cape made from an old handkerchief and his loyal sidekick, Lefty the Mitten, he fought for justice and the freedom of every sock, mitten, and scarf. One sunny morning, Captain Socks received a distress call from Sockland's mayor, Woolly the Scarf. "Captain Socks!" Woolly cried. "The evil Dryer Duke has struck again. He's kidnapped half the socks from Laundry Fortress and trapped them in his tumble tower." Captain Socks adjusted his cape, grabbed his lint blaster, and turned to Lefty. "It's time to teach the Dryer Duke a lesson he won't forget." To the Sockmobile. The Sockmobile was an old sneaker that Captain Socks had turned into a high-speed vehicle. It zoomed down the laundry chute and landed with a thud in the land of laundry, a chaotic maze of clotheslines, baskets, and mismatched socks. When they arrived at the Dryer Duke's lair, they found the fortress heavily guarded by the Duke's army, the Static Shock Squad. These pesky minions zapped anything they touched, making them a tricky bunch to deal with. Lefty peeked out from behind Captain Socks. "Do you have a plan, Cap?" Captain Socks grinned. "Of course I do. We'll use the ancient Sockland trick, the dryer sheet shield." They crept into the fortress, dodging piles of unwashed laundry and lint monsters. Captain Socks unfurled the mighty dryer sheet shield, neutralizing the Static Shock Squad with a satisfying pop. But as they reached the tumble tower, they were confronted by the Dryer Duke himself, a towering figure made entirely of tangled wires, buttons, and lint. "Ha!" bellowed the Duke. "You think you can stop me, Captain Socks? I have all the socks I need to build my ultimate weapon, the Sockbot 3000. It will turn every sock in Sockland into slippers." Captain Socks gasped. "You fiend!" Socks were meant to be free and mismatched, not forced into boring pairs. A battle erupted. Captain Socks and Lefty dodged lint grenades and threw back sock balls. Lefty even managed to tie up some of the Duke's wires, making him stumble. But the Duke had one last trick up his sleeve. He activated the Sockbot 3000, which started sucking up every sock in sight, including Captain Socks. As Captain Socks was pulled into the machine, he shouted, "Lefty, press the red button." "What red button?" Lefty panicked. "The one marked, self-destruct." Lefty, with his mindy courage, climbed up the Sockbot 3000 and slammed the button with a dramatic whack. The machine sputtered, sparked, and finally exploded into a shower of colorful socks. The Duke, now completely untangled, sighed. "Foiled again. Curse you, Captain Socks." He fled, leaving behind a trail of lint. Captain Socks and Lefty gathered the freed socks, who cheered their heroes as they returned to Sockland. "Once again," said Woolly the Scarf, "Captain Socks has saved the day. Hooray!" And so, Captain Socks and Lefty celebrated their victory with a feast of freshly washed socks, promising to keep Sockland safe from all who dared to threaten its mismatched harmony. The end.